Hey everyone, this is Gary Kay. And before every big show, we cover the products and the booths that you really need to make sure you put on your coverage map. I mean, basically, everyone goes to a show and has a plan for how they're going to walk the show. And there's always a dozen or so companies that we feel are very important, that I feel are very important for you to go by and see at every major show. One of those is Nureva. There's no secret that I'm a big fan of Nureva and what they're doing. And I've asked the VP of Products, Rob Abbott, to join me today. Rob, how are you?
I'm great, Gary. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. You're going to be in stand 2N450, in case you didn't know, Rob, which is in the Unified Communications and Education Technology Zone at ISE 2023 in Barcelona. The second year it's in Barcelona. It's at the end of this month. And you just got off the heels of introducing some new product. I know we're going to talk about that. But let's first talk about your booth. When we enter your booth, what are we going to see? What's the design of your booth this year?
Yeah, it's really a really open, kind of modern-looking booth. But the idea is that we have 5 stations, and we want to walk people through the experience of our products, and really anchored with getting a live demo of the latest and greatest in terms of microphone mist and our audio quality, and our full room audio coverage. And so we'll start the experience with showing people the new HDL 410. And its ability to get great audio coverage into rooms up to 55 feet by 35 feet. So we've always done live demos, Gary, as you know, and we'll be doing it again this year. And actually doing a live demo back to a meeting room in Canada, in Ottawa, actually. And so really, it's real life, no smoke and mirrors. It is a real experience of how our product sounds in a very large room. So that's
and I noticed that we've got images for the 410 in both classrooms and meeting rooms now. Nureva kind of shied away from pushing the 300 series in meeting rooms and talked about the 200. The 410, it looks like you're solidly looking at the new version of Microphone Mist. You're marketing it to both large meeting rooms as well as classrooms of pretty much all sizes.
Yeah, we think with the new unified coverage map and our ability to do audio coverage in spaces that are that large, it's a great fit for large classrooms all the way up to lecture halls. We can do things like tiered classrooms, divisible classrooms, great fit for corporate training rooms and large corporate boardrooms as well. So yeah, it really does.
We have a divisible. In my classroom, we have a divisible classroom, and that's historically that's not been easy to handle, having the same microphone system work as one large classroom and then 2 separate classrooms. But through the magic of what you guys are doing over at Nureva, we're making it work. And so you're going to see, I've always enjoyed going and putting on the headphones and doing the demo and also doing the booth tours, which we'll do. We're going to go around and shoot videos of each of these 5 product stations. So you're going to have one that's dedicated the 410, right? Obviously that's a new product line for you. You've improved Microphone Mist technology, taken it to the next level. There's a new version of console as well. So what else are we going to see around the booth?
Yeah, the next area will be all around how we're continuing to push on certified audio solutions, certified room kits. And so, you'll see things like a Barco logo, a Lenovo logo, a Logitech logo, and we're really shining a light on the fact that, we're part of these broader bundles that are certified by Teams and Zoom. And that's the way a lot of our customers want to buy now. So that would be the second thing. And then in the same station, we'll highlight our growing camera integration partnerships. And so we've announced a sound location API that we're really pleased with the uptake. And so we have integrations with rAVe, with Extron, and with Lumens that we're highlighting at the show. And we have many more in progress. And so we're excited to work with these other companies.
And I think that a lot of people need to understand like how that value proposition works, specifically with rAVe and Lumens and others that will come in the future, is that through the magic of connecting and the AI communicating with the camera, we're able to pinpoint where the speaker's located, right? So that the auto tracking, and instead of it being sort of choppy, it's a lot more fluid and also more accurate, right? Because you're doing auto tracking both visually and through the microphone system.
That's right. We're able to kind of interlace 2 pieces of data to get a better kind of equation what's happening in the room. And so we pass sound location data every 200 milliseconds. And then the camera companies can ingest that through their kind of different mechanisms. And it just gives the user a smoother, a more seamless experience.
All right, so that's the third station. Our third thing we'll see. What's the fourth?
Yeah, you're keeping count. Good, keeping me honest. So the fourth thing is really we have an overall higher education solution that we call Nureva XT. And so that's where we'll show the HDL 300 and 400 with the features of console for remote management and monitoring, plus our ability to do voice amp mode, and to have a camera in the mix as well. So this is our, easy to buy holistic solution for
and that's a packaged. That's a packaged solution, which is nice. It's off the shelf, but everything connects USB, so it's all simple to use. And
that's right.
Simple. And in fact, if you have a 300 system or you have a 200 system, you can easily upgrade it just by changing out the console and the microphone. So it's not like you have to re-engineer your control system or anything like that if it's in a room already. So that's 4.
Yeah.
What's the fifth?
And so the last thing is we have a station dedicated to microphone mist. And so we're starting to really highlight some of the capability of mist through new UI, new user interfaces in console. And so we'll be showing our coverage map visualizer, which is a very cool tool and kind of a proof point of the next level of sophistication in microphone mist. So you'll be able to see in a room with 2 HDLs, the room visualized, the bars relative to each other, the knowledge of where each bar is, and then a coverage map being presented. And so in that visualization, you can then see sound location events as they occur, and we can start to show you some of our more sophisticated acoustic insights around sound location data and acoustic properties.
I think what you mean by that is, if I'm understanding what you're saying, is that you're not just summing the room once. You're basically constantly looking at how the audio changes as somebody moves, as the room fills with people and objects. The acoustic properties of the room changes, and you're constantly doing that. You're summing it constantly, and you're getting that data constantly, which means that the microphone just gets better.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's two elements. There's one is about making sure the room is performing well based on auto calibration, but the other is actually now providing a layer of insight. Where is the room being used? Where are people typically speaking from? And hey, has the acoustic properties changed? Where you, as a IT manager, should be aware that you're probably going to have problems in that room if you don't address them. So we're just trying to be more helpful. Yeah,
and I think part of that comes from some of the surfaces that are in a room. I've noticed, as you when you put in a microphone system in a room that has no soft surfaces, it has to deal with it differently than when you have carpet, for example, in the room that is able to absorb some of that acoustical challenge that you're naturally presenting. All of this is solved through microphone mist technology. You can get a live demo at ISE. You can actually get a demo at any moment in time if you go to nureva.com, Nureva.com. But if you're going to be at ISE, you should definitely stop by their stand, 2N450. Rob, will you personally be there?
I will be there, and we always do our bright and early morning demos as the way to kick off the show. So I'll be there. Yeah,
we're gonna do an early tour, so we're gonna get your video up as quickly as possible, so you'll be able to see and visualize this entire booth and kind of get a feel for what it's like to be there. For those of you that can't go, but for those that can, you're going to be in Barcelona. Go to 2N450. Put it on your map. Make plans to go. Rob, I really appreciate you doing this. Tell Nancy and Dave I said hello, and of course I'll see everyone at ISE in Barcelona. If you want to see all of our coverage for ISE, go to ravepubs.com/ISE at any time, and you can see all of our coverage. And of course, or you can just go to ravepubs.com. There'll be a link there as the show gets closer. And of course, if you want to listen to all of our video casts or watch all the video casts or listen to our audio casts, our podcasts, go to ravepubs.com and click on the rAVe radio link. Rob, thank you very much for joining today, and thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
I look forward to seeing what you have. I look forward to experiencing it myself. Everyone, thanks for watching, and I've got a lot more to cover for ISE 2023.